guys, in this video we're going to continue doing our free course that illustrates the common laws for Elliott waves patterns. In the last video we spoke about the mode of waves and the waves, degrees, diagonals, impulsive waves. We even spoke about the first corrective patterns, which is the zigzag. And today we're going to speak about the flats. As you can see in this picture, we have different kinds of flats: a regular flat, an expanded flat, and a running flat. Because according to the rules, as you can see, we have three types of flats: the regular flat, irregular flat, and running flat. So where we can see this pattern? Well, we can see this pattern in the wave 2 and wave 4, wave B of a zigzag pattern, or flat, or triangle pattern. We can find it in the waves A and C and D and E from a triangle pattern. Also in the wave W, or X, or Y, or XX, or Z. Speaking of the rules of the flats, there are some common rules between the three kinds of flats, which is the subwaves. Whether we have a running flat, or irregular flat, or regular flat, wave A is a corrective wave. It comes in any shape of the corrective patterns except the triangle pattern. The wave B, the same thing, while the wave C is a mode of wave, which means that it can be a diagonal pattern or an impulsive wave. So since we are speaking about the regular flat, now we talk about some of the things that we can use to distinguish between the regular flat and the other shapes of the flats, which is the extension of its waves. In the regular flat, wave B, like the zigzag, does not go beyond the beginning of the wave A, while the wave B should go beyond the end of the wave A. So let's see an example from the charts as usual. Here in this pair we have a regular flat, while the wave A was a corrective wave. Wave B, also clear corrective wave, while wave C was an impulsive wave that seems to be ended with an ending diagonal pattern that we said it can show up in wave 5 from an impulsive wave. And since wave C from a flat is an impulsive wave, wave 5 from this impulsive wave sounds like an ending diagonal pattern. Now let's talk about the second kind of the flats patterns, which is the irregular flat. The subwaves are the same like the regular flat, but the extension of its subwaves is different. Here we see that wave B exceeds the beginning of the wave A, and like the regular flat, this cannot happen. While wave C, it's like the regular flat, it goes beyond the end of the wave A. Again, an example from the chart. Here we have an extended flat. Wave A was a corrective wave, wave B was a corrective wave, while wave C, it's a clear impulsive wave that wave 5 from it can be an ending diagonal like this, or you can count it like we did here. Anyway, we have an impulsive wave as a wave C, correction as a wave A, correction as a wave B. Now let's move on to the last patterns of the flats, which is the running flat. The subwaves are the same like the previous flat kinds, and the thing that we can easily realize in this running flat, we find that wave B, like the irregular flat, exceeds the beginning of the wave A, while wave C does not exceed the end of the wave A. So let's see an example from the chart. Here we have a bearish impulsive wave, and then of course we have to see a correction. This correction seems to be a zigzag pattern, and we saw in the previous video that wave B from a zigzag can be in any corrective pattern, and here it seems to be that wave B from the zigzag is a running flat, 3, 3, 5. So after finishing the wave C from this zigzag, we're going to expect a drop through wave C. So that's it for today's lesson. If you have any questions, you can drop them in the comment section, and we will see you in the next video.